Hello, welcome to my first long-form video. Today we will be talking about Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth the Queen Mother, and the substantial impacts she made during her time as a member of the royal family, and even the impacts she made before becoming a member. For those who don't know who the Queen Mother is, I will give a quick rundown. Queen Elizabeth the Queen Mother was born on August 4, 1900, being born the Honourable Elizabeth Angela Marguerite Bowes-Lyon. She was the fourth daughter of Lord Glamis, who later became known as 14th Earl of Strathmore and Kinghorn. Being born into an aristocratic family and having Glamis Castle as her ancestral home in Scotland, and St Paul's Waldenbury, and 20 St James's Square in London as other homes. The Queen Mother had lots of privileges growing up. She was educated at home, and was fluent in French by age 10. During the First World War, which started on her 14th birthday coincidentally, Glamis Castle became a hospital. The Queen Mother was too young to be a nurse. However, she did help with welfare work for the soldiers. She was very kind to them. Due to her kindness, she won many hearts of the soldiers. One of her brothers, Fergus, was unfortunately killed in 1915 at the Battle of Loos. Even at a young age, the Queen Mother was dedicated to serving the people. This was shown by her immediately telephoning the fire brigade when she was told Glamis Castle was on fire, both the local and Dundee brigades. She then told everyone to fight the fire. The Queen Mother organized a chain of convey buckets from the water from the river to fight the fire, then organized the removal of valuables from the lawn. This was in 1916, when Her Majesty was only 16 years old. This dedication and quick thinking would come in handy for her big future ahead. Because 7 years later, she would marry Prince Albert at the time, who was the Duke of York, which made the Queen Mother Her Royal Highness Elizabeth, Duchess of York. During Elizabeth's time as the Duchess of York, she participated in public engagements and had two children, Princess Elizabeth, future Queen Elizabeth II, born in 1926, and Princess Margaret, born in 1930. Then in December 1936, Elizabeth went from Duchess of York, never expecting to be queen, to Queen Consort. This happened because her brother-in-law Edward, who had just become king due to his father passing away, abdicated the throne to marry American divorcee Wallis Simpson, which made Elizabeth Queen Consort and her husband Albert into King George VI. During her time as Queen Consort, the Queen Mother was a powerful figure, particularly during World War II, famously saying, "The children won't go without me. I won't leave without the king. And the king will never leave." Hitler even called her the most dangerous woman in Europe due to her being able to boost people's morale during the Blitz. Additionally, when Buckingham Palace was bombed in 1940, this is what the Queen Mother had to say: "I am glad we have been bombed. It makes me feel like I can look the East End in the face." The Queen Mother also visited damaged areas across Britain during the war, and factories, hospitals, and troops with His Majesty the King. During the Queen Mother's time as Queen, she did a lot. As you can see, she did a lot for the war effort. She also helped her husband with his stammer, assisted him in public engagements, speeches, all of his actions as king. The documentary Inside the Queen Mother's Private World After the King's Death said it best: she was the power behind the throne. Which leads me into the piece I wanted to discuss. The Queen Mother was more than just a consort, and more than just a widow. Even after her husband died in 1952, and the Queen went from Queen Elizabeth to Queen Elizabeth the Queen Mother, and her daughter became Queen Regnant, she continued to serve the people. She did retire for a short time but decided to come back. The Queen Mother lived a little over 50 years without her husband, as she was 51 when he passed, and 101 at her passing, making her become her own figure, stand alone. However, not in every sense, because she was often seen as the mother of the Queen, and often the King's widow. Which is frustrating, because she should be known as a royal figure in her own right, because she did so much during her time as Queen, and so much as her time as Queen Mother. Just because she's the wife or a woman doesn't mean her husband should take credit for everything the Queen Mother did during her time as consort. I mean, dare I say. It almost felt as if she was Queen Regnant and he was her consort at times, purely because she was assisting him in every aspect whilst doing her own work as well. She was also a lot more outspoken than him, and more interactive with the British people, often delivering speeches. Even delivering one at the beginning of World War II. Let's also not forget that even before joining the royal family, the Queen Mother was already powerful in her own right, due to her aristocratic background in the Bosleyan family, with a deep and long history. Even when the Queen Mother was in her older stage of life, she was still going on many public engagements, serving her daughter and the entire Commonwealth. The Queen Mother was always a great help, and a great figure in the family. Which is why I don't understand why she is not talked about much these days, especially after she passed in 2002. Without the Queen Mother, we may have not even had a royal family, or a safe Britain afterwards, and yet we're giving the credit to her husband instead and forgetting her legacy. Let's stop this from continuing on. Tell your friends and family about what you have learned from this video, do your own research, and make an effort to keep the Queen Mother's legacy alive.